Well, happy Thursday to you. We have a weather alert day today, starting out with some showers at the noon hour. That's over in Eau Claire. Now, they're just about to end that out with a few thunderstorms kind of sweeping through the area and then maybe tracking just east of Ladysmith. Then we go into a break between the 1 o'clock hour and 3 p.m. hour. Then we see by 3 p.m. going into 4 o'clock, maybe a light shower or two working back into the forecast. And we'll see that begin to really tick up as we go closer to the 6 o'clock hour. Here, and you get into the 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. hour. That's when you get into the commute and beyond. We're going to be seeing that really start to ignite. That's the level, or that's the area where you're going to be seeing the most storm activity. That's your alert day right there, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. tonight. And then by Friday morning, you're back in the fog and low cloud activity, but no rainfall. So please keep that in mind. Bear that in mind. You may want to start your day a little bit early for tomorrow because we'll be in the fog because it's the rainfall that's sneaking through. Damaging winds up to about 60 miles per hour plus in some cases, and that's when this all will start to take place. Large hail associated with that as well. You can see we've widened out the view here. La Crosse is now in it. Before, this line was just splitting La Crosse in half, and now it goes all the way to Prairie du Chien. Wausau's in the marginal risk for severe weather. Here's a look one more time at the rainfall over the last 4 hours, and then we get a little bit closer. You can see the storm activity that's getting away now from Eau Claire, kind of moving out of the area slowly but surely to finish out from what we had this morning. There it is right there. You can see Eau Claire, has the wet roadways right now. La Crosse is still dry with sunny skies out there currently. Hot conditions, we are still expecting some of that humidity to work its way up closer to us, but it's slowing down now. It's really taking its time getting across again to Wichita and then moving up northward into our area. Dry conditions will still ensue, but eventually down to the south, but eventually we are just in the mix here. Look at that area of low pressure pushing more of that moisture in our area, but it's also pulling more moisture up into Canada as well. That being said, we take a gander here what's happening across the nation. A lot of heat still holding on to those mid to upper 90s. Over in the west, they've got some cooler air because another troughing pattern is starting to move through there. Hopefully that'll help with all the wildfires. You can see the demarcation line from here from International Falls all the way back down where all of that red is and orange, and of course you see most of the green is over to the west. That being said, Sky Tracker takes you into the rainfall from Eau Claire. We lose some of that cloud cover slowly but surely tracking eastward as we go into that break, and as that continues on, you'll see all of that some clearing continuing to move into our region here. 4 o'clock, we're looking fairly dry for everyone with the exception of Ladysmith. Then the storms start up again, crossing the Mississippi River at the 6 o'clock hour, move over across the Mississippi and into Eau Claire, Ladysmith. Heavy rainfall, potential storm activity with that bow echo right there. We are in a slot right here for a break going into La Crosse, but it begins to pick up in our area as we get in the 9 o'clock hour, maybe a shower, maybe a sprinkle or two, and that continues out of the area. So we're limited in rainfall in La Crosse. However, by the 11 o'clock hour, everybody's pretty much out of that rainfall and threat until you get down to Boscobel and Prairie du Chien, where they're holding on to that threat there. You take a look here as we go into it. A little bit of rainfall coming in as we go right into the next few days, possibly continuing on for Eau Claire. This is going into your weekend. But what I want to show you here is how this all plays out going into the next few days for you as well. You're looking at conditions to go into at least 80 still holding on, with the 80 still riding right into your forecast, going right into Saturday, and then fall ensues. The first day of fall is on Sunday. That's at 1:43, I believe, in the PM hour, going into at least some good looking weather for the next following week. Drier conditions all the way.